Well, hey there. Welcome to your Key to Success class, your Success Basics. I'm super excited to be chatting with you right now. My name is Heidi. I am the business owner of Shazam Enterprises. I'm super, super excited to have you join number one, Tupperware, but number two, our team, where we are a close family, very united, and top 12 in the US out of 2,000 other organizations. So I'm super excited for our success and that you will be adding to that. So let's go ahead and get started for you and sharing what are the tools to help you succeed in this business. Well, the first thing is here I am. And you know what, you guys, I started this business 18 years ago. I am not different than you. Not any different. I actually came into this business to get a discount. That was it. I was not going to sell it. I was not going to work it. I owned another business that was very successful. I've had a 3-year-old and an infant. My husband was working 70, 80, 90 hours a week. We volunteered at, church and activities and things like that. So I was not looking for anything else, but I fell in love with the product, and that hooked me. I had also done other businesses, other direct sales companies over the course of several years prior to that, and none of those had worked. So I really thought, you guys, that this did not work. So if this resonates with you, I'm going to ask that you keep your eyes and your ears open and be ready for the possibilities, because you never know what is in store for you. I didn't come into this business going, I'm going to be an amazing Tupperware lady. No, I didn't. I first fell in love with the product. I then started sharing the product, dating parties, filling my day book. Then I started sharing the business. And so I came in April of 2000, didn't do anything with it until June. And then by the end of July, then by the end of July, I had earned my first free car of that year. So joined in April of 2000, didn't do anything until June. And by the end of July, I had earned my first free car. So all I'm going to share with you is the possibilities are endless. Do you have an open mind and an open heart? And are you ready to learn? Because my mission and my passion is to help people become bolder, to be brighter than what you were, and to be better than what you were yesterday. To empower and impact one person and one family at a time. Are you ready for that mission? So this is my husband, Brad. We have been together we've been married for 23 years, been together for 25 years. And this is actually one of our trips that we were blessed to take over the course of our years in business. And that's in Europe. And that we just got back from last year, and was an absolutely amazing trip and wonderful experience. So I ask you, are you ready for some different experiences? Are you ready for the possibilities of free cars, free jewelry, free trips around the world, free trips in the US? Are you ready for income that will blow your mind? I hope so, because again, those are things that are available to you. So if we continue on, what are the 4 things that we're going to cover here for you today? Well, guess what? The first thing we're going to talk about is how much money can you make? Because you know what? We may not need, quote unquote, extra money. Our husbands or significant others, provide, right? None of us like to say that our husbands or significant others don't provide, or we don't like to say that there's not enough income coming in. Well, guess what, you guys? The reality of it is I've never met anyone who cannot take more income into their checkbooks. So whether you actually need extra money or whether you can take in extra money and it can go to other uses, that is what I'm talking about. Is money everything? Absolutely not. But does it make the world go around? Yes, it does. I also want you to think about is maybe you need a tax write-off. Maybe you can go ahead and give extra income to an organization or group or individual that does need it. Maybe you can go ahead and start stocking it up for your Maybe you're at that phase where you've got newborns and you want to put them into a private school. Guess what? Those are expensive. Maybe you just need extra income for the daycare while you're working your job. Maybe you want it for that extra vacation or paying off debt. Or maybe you're at that phase where your kids are going off to college and you want to start saving for that. Or, oh my goodness, maybe it is you want to start saving for retirement. There is never enough funds, right? The next thing that you're going to learn is what more is there? Okay, what are the more perks and things that you truly can take advantage of in this business? Because you know what? It's my job to share with you the things that are available to you. It's your job to decide where and when you want to start. Number 3 is the Confident Start program. I am so pumped and excited to share that with you because it is huge. And the 4th thing is the host program. What do your hostesses get in this business? Or I'm sorry, what do your hostesses get by being a host with you and by having a get together and having their friends over? And then why did you decide to join? What are you looking for? And so I'm going to actually touch on that one really quick is why did you join? Did you join for the free product? Well, my goodness, the best way to do that is by do your own party once a quarter and earn free product. Did you know you get sampling discounts? How about maybe you join for family and friends? You're going to offer the product to your family and friends. Maybe you came in because you wanted to make some extra fun money. Maybe you came in because you wanted a night out of the house every single week. Maybe you came in because you want $1,000 or more a month. Maybe you came in because you're looking for a career change. Write down the reason that you came into this business. So if we go ahead and we start with the basics. So here's an acronym for you. So first, believe in you. Believe that you can accomplish and make this business successful. And again, success is different to every single person. But first, the success is defining what success is to you. So the next one is A. Anyone can do this. You know, there's that saying of, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Well, I'm telling you, if I can do this business, anyone can do this business. It is hanging on to the coattails of your uplines, to the person who brought you in, to your director, to myself, to other Shazam team members that do believe in you until you believe in yourself. It's also following after and doing what others have done before you, if that's what you want to get. So watch what people are getting and doing if that's what you want, and go after it. S stands for self-confidence. When you attend events, when you attend our meetings, when you attend phone calls, when you attend video trainings, again, congratulations for watching this. That builds your self-confidence. The more you go out and practice at parties, at events, and happy hours, right? There's all different kinds of themes. So again, talk with your uplines about those theme ideas. That builds your confidence. The more you learn, the more you go earn, and the more you earn, the more confident you become. I stands for your income in this business has no limit. It is the sky is the limit. There's no glass ceilings. There's no one that says that you have to wait for a pay raise. There's no one that gives you a review that says, you didn't do as well this year, so we're only going to give you a 25-cent raise. Or they're not going to say, guess what? You didn't perform. Here's a pink slip. You're in charge of that. You're in charge of how much or how little you make. That's your call. C stands for consistency is key. This business is so simple, but you've got to be consistent, because you can earn a lucrative income. You can earn a 6-figure income. You can earn $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year in income. You can make an extra $1,000 a month in income. Just decide and be consistent with it. And lastly is set your goals. What do you want by the end of this month? What do you want in 3 months? What do you want in 6 months? What do you want in a year's time frame? You decide, but set the goals. It's kind of like when you hop into a car. put the keys into the ignition, put it into, turn it on, put it into drive. Do you know where you're going typically when you get into your car? Of course. Because otherwise, how are we going to know when we arrive? How are we going to know when to celebrate? How are we going to know when to get out of the car besides when we either need a pit stop or we need to fill up with gas? Set your goals. So how much money can you honestly make in this business? Well, let's go ahead and look. Well, guess what? If you do one party a week, that's going to be on an average of a party. Let me backpedal. A party is $500 in sales. That's standard across the US, okay? So $500 in retail sales across the board. Your commission off that is $125. You make 25%. Well, guess what? When you sell $1,500, you get a $50 bonus, okay? So if you were to do one party a week, standard parties, you're going to make roughly $600 a month. I don't know about you, but that's pretty good income. Do 2 parties a month. OMG. Or I'm sorry, 2 parties a week. So if you do 1 party a week, it's roughly $600, and you're going to invest about 2 to 3 hours per party. And so let's say it's 3 hours. That's roughly 12 hours in a month that you have invested and make $600. You figure out the dollar per hour on that. Now, let's say you're doing 2 parties a week and you're doing, your income is going to be right around $1,400 for roughly 32 hours, 24 to 32, depending on how long you hang out at your parties. And then, oh my goodness, what if you did 3 parties a week? 3 parties. Each party takes on an average 2 to 3 hours. So again, let's say you did 3 parties a week. That's roughly 9 hours a week. I don't count drive time because guess what? We don't get to count that if you work a job. So 9 hours a week, that's beyond full-time in our company. You're going to make roughly $2,100 a month. So you'd be working roughly what, 36? Let's even stretch it to 40 hours a month. 40 hours a month, and you're making $2,100. I don't know. Is that pretty good income? Again, figure out what the dollar per hour is. And I'm going to challenge you to message me and your director and say, holy cow, it's this much dollar per hour if I do 2 or 3 parties a week. I dare you. Next, guess what? I'm a firm believer that if you want to make quick and fast income, hold parties. Hold parties. You can hold parties daily, hourly, weekly, right? It doesn't matter. But if you want fast cash, go hold parties. If you want to build a business, work smart, and build a residual income, start sharing the opportunity. So fast cash is selling, building a business, residual income, and work smarter is share the opportunity. And it's always twice as nice of doing this business with a multitude of women and men. So there's more as you start to share and start to build a business. And you know what? I just want to put out there, building a business is fun. And your upline, your director, myself, we're going to partner with you. Your directors will be right there with you, cheering you on and helping you every step of the way. Your upline managers are going to be doing that. So you actually get more support as you move forward into your business and take those next steps. So not only do you get to work smarter, but you get more bonuses. So let's go ahead and look at what that looks like for you. So you get what we call a step up bonus. So you step up to the next level, which is what we call a manager. You get to actually receive a $100 step up bonus for the first time of doing that. And what's also really exciting is that when you first come into the business, you, the consultant, you make money on what you sell. So you make 25%, and then when you reach 1,500, you start to earn an additional bonus. And for each $500 in sales, you add another $50 of income, okay? But when you step up to a manager, guess what? You add 2 more sources of income, And you get to count 3 levels deep. So what does that mean? That means anybody you personally bring into the business, you get to count their sales. Anybody they bring into the business, you get a count. And anybody that they bring into the business, you get a count. So 3 levels deep, you get to count all of those sales and make an income off of that. That's pretty cool. So manager is the next step after consultant. So you get a $100 bonus. Next step after that is adding 6 people to your team. So you add 3 more people from the manager level and you get a $150 bonus. First time step up. Well, guess what? And we already went over this. You get compensated 3 levels deep. You also, as you continue to progress and move forward, I'm just whetting your taste buds for things that are available, you guys. What if I told you could earn a trip for 4 to Disney World or Disneyland, or Hawaii is a trip for 2? You can earn any one of those trips, all expenses paid, hotels paid for, and they give you spending cash. That's right, they give you spending cash. So where will you go? And you get to earn these when you become a director. Did you know that Tupperware has car program also? So remember, if you want fast cash, hold parties. You want to build a business or residual income and work smarter and get a whole lot more, hold parties and share the opportunity. So there are free cars. Tax, title, license, insurance is paid for. You get a new car every 1 or 2 years, depending on when you requalify or your 2-year lease is up. So no tax, title, license, or insurance in a new car every 1 to 2 years. Pretty cool. Our company, or our family alone has saved over $250,000. I've driven 15 free vehicles in the course of 18 years. Do you think that makes a difference? What would you do with a free car in your driveway? Would that make a difference for you and your family? How much money would you be saving with no insurance payment, no car payment, and you just have to pay for gas and oil changes? So remember how we talked earlier that one of the things we're going to cover for you is the Confident Start program. So as you're listening to this, you're brand new into the business. Within your first 13 weeks, you have got this amazing program at your fingertips. And a little bit behind it is our company has invested over $1.5 million into this program for our consultants, for a brand new consultant. Why? Because they want you to get up and running. Not only making money, but also being able to add some of our top key business tools and our premium products at your fingertips, absolutely free. You just simply pay the minimal shipping. I don't know any other company out there that does that. And actually, our company is the #1 rated new consultant jumpstart program that there is in the direct sales industry. So have you made the right choice? You absolutely have. Congratulations for choosing a company that is 70 years young, a company that is not afraid to make changes and adjustments, a company that invests back into their sales force, a company that delivers amazing top quality premium products that you cannot get anywhere else. And also products that help save time, save money back to your customers. So I encourage you to go through this entire program and get all 7 levels. Are you going to take the cookware or are you going to take the iPad? You get to decide. And you can do it in way less than 13 weeks, way less. But they do give you an ample amount of time to get in, to get going, to get your practice parties in, get parties dated off of those, and make income. So through it all, with the awards, the income, it's about $3,000, a little shy of, or a little over $3,000 in gifts and awards, you guys. That's huge. So if you look at this, you have a variety of things that you can earn, from hostess gift specials to having your kit paid off. So you get your kit paid off within 60 days, but why take 60? Get it done in 30, you guys. And so literally your investment is just the $39 plus tax. That's huge. So now if we segue, right? So we've talked things that are available for you. Now let's talk about what's in it for your hostesses so that you can start getting that date book filled up and going out there and having a blast. So first, your hostesses, they get the opportunity to choose a thank you gift, which is up here on the left-hand side. The thank you gift, they get to choose any one of those 5 items, and it's with having just $175. Most hostesses have that in outside orders. So they'll be able to choose one of those and you will order it on their party. Then you also have, your hostesses also have the opportunity to earn free and half price and exclusive things. Now this one here is showing you our birthday month host program. So showing a few extra things on here, but what I want you to just do is open your catalog, find the hostess gift page in the catalog, and it walks it through extremely simple. So your average hostess, they get to choose with a $500 party to $999. They get to choose 15% of the party sales. Okay, so which is an average of $75 to $150 in host credit, which host credit is a fancy word for free product. And they get to choose anything out of the catalog, anything. Well, anything minus the Boys and Girls Club page. And that's a fundraiser page to go to the Boys and Girls Club. Tupperware is a huge supporter of them. They also, hostesses also get 2 items at half price. So anything in the catalog minus that Boys and Girls Club page, anything in the catalog, they get to choose 2 items at half price. That can be an item or a set. That's pretty cool. And then they can choose exclusive hostess stuff. And that again is in your catalog. So find that page and look at what are the exclusive hostess offers. What are those? And that's what your hostess gets when she has at least 2 parties date off of her party. Okay, so they need to have the sales qualifications that it says in there and 2 parties that get dated off of her party. So whether it happens at the party or whether you walk in and say, Susie Q couldn't attend, but she wants to date a party, that will count. Okay, so you have a variety of ways that you can work on getting parties for your hostess and get your hostess working for getting those parties dated also. Okay, because she earned more stuff. So now I want you to grab a sheet of paper. And on this sheet of paper, we're going to take a minute and I'm going to have you write down every single person you know. Every single person. So if they come to your mind, you're going to write them down. Okay? If they come to your mind, you're going to write them down. And if you're watching this, I'm going to ask that you truly set a timer for 1 to 2 minutes and take that time to write people down. It makes a big difference. Okay, so now that 1 to 2 minutes is up, what you're going to actually do is you are going to, I'm going to have you put symbols beside the names that you wrote down, and multiple people can have multiple symbols beside them. So first, I'm going to put down a square next to those individuals who owe you a favor. Okay, owe a favor. You're next going to put a circle next to those individuals who would just do anything for you. Okay, got that? Next, you're going to put a triangle next to those people who love to cook. They like to cook, they like to bake. You're next going to put a mark beside a rectangle by those individuals who they like to entertain. They like to just get together with their friends. So a rectangle next to those who like to entertain and get together with friends. Going to put a star next to those individuals who like discounts. They like free, they like discounts, they like to bargain shop. Okay. So I want you to go ahead and add all of those names up. Okay, add them all up. You're not going to count Susie Q if she's got 3 symbols beside her. You're not going to count her 3 times. So just count everybody up that has symbols beside them. And then what you're going to do with that. So, well, first let me ask, how many of us have at least 5 names with symbols? 10, 15, 20. All right, way to go. How about 25? Excellent. 30? Okay, so that is where we're going to start. We're going to start with those individuals that have something beside their name. And you're going to use what you have marked down for them. So for instance, let's say you have Mary and she's got a star beside her name because she likes to bargain shop and she likes discounts. So you would call her up and say, Mary, this is Heidi. I'm so excited to chat with you. Do you have a second? Yep, I got a second. Great. I just started my own business with Tupperware and I've been challenged to offer people who love to bargain shop or love discounts. And girl, I know you love a great deal. And so I thought of you right away to earn some free product and get together with some girlfriends. And I've been challenged to date 6 practice parties with individuals just like yourself. So can we go ahead and get something scheduled? Or let's go ahead and get something scheduled. Does this sound of interest to you? Okay, so use what you marked down for them. So again, it was owe a favor. They owe a favor to you. They'll do anything for you because they just love you so much. They love to cook or bake. They entertain. They like to get together with friends. And they love to bargain shop and they like to get discounts. Okay, so that's where you're going to start to fill up your date book with practice parties, getting your feet wet and getting out there. Okay, now I'm also going to have you, don't get rid of that list. I'm going to also have you put a smiley face. A smiley face next to the individuals that you would love to work with, you would love to have on your team, that you feel they would have a blast at doing this alongside of you or giving it a try. So put a smiley face next to those people. That doesn't mean that they've already said they want to do a direct sales business or they've ever thought about doing anything like this. This just means that you think they would be fun. You think they would be good at it. You would like to work with them. You feel it's kind of like a restaurant. You want to share with them the best thing ever. Right? When we find a restaurant or that favorite department store or that favorite movie, we go out and tell everybody, right? Everybody has got to know. We don't keep it a secret. Same thing with this. We don't keep it a secret. All we get to do is offer. We just say, oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun. You should come in and try it with me. Or, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm earning so much free product, or I have an opportunity to earn so much free stuff. You should come in and try it with me. That's it. That's all you have to say. You don't have to know all the details. That's where your upline comes into play. That's where your director comes into play. That's where I come into play. Honestly, the less you know, the better. Okay. So who will those 3 people be that you immediately welcome to your team? Who will they be? And when you also start thinking about, what's your team name going to be? Because do you know that when you step up, you get to create a team name? That's the fun part. Okay, so I've got some gift opportunities for you. So my first challenge for you is to go out there in the next 48 hours from listening to this video and date 2 in-home practice parties into the next 3 weeks. Okay? So date 2 in-home parties in the next 48 hours from listening to this video into the next 3 weeks. And you're going to get a surprise pack of goodies from myself. Part 2. So there's 2 parts. In the next 48 hours from listening to this video, welcome a friend to join you in the business. Do this gig alongside of you. And you're going to get something exclusive from me. That's right, something exclusive. So, will you accept the challenge and go after the gifts? Remember, you want immediate cash? Go do parties. You want to build a business, work smarter, have unlimited opportunities, hold parties, and share the opportunity. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for participating. And here are the keys to your success. I look forward to connecting with you. And again, welcome aboard.